Hey, welcome to this Saturday Shorties compilation. Yeah, it's the end of the year and I'm super busy, so I need a little break. That's why today you're getting all the Winter is Coming Saturday Shorties from 2024. There will be a Half the Battle episode, but it's gonna be an unscripted one that's gonna be a bit of fun. To be honest, for this year, I've run out of cold weather toys anyway, and I prefer to spend the little free time I have at the end of the year relaxing. But let me assure you, the channel will start the year strong in 2026. And now, enjoy a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. Hey, welcome back to Saturday Shorties. It's been a while due to the charity drive, but we're back. And Winter is Coming is, coming with us this Saturday as we take a look at some cold weather toys. And today we're looking at two of them, Star Wars Snowtroopers, both from the original trilogy and the First Order. So meet the Imperial Snowtrooper. This is actually a modern figure, you can tell by the way it's pristinely white amongst other things. Now, modern is quite a broad term when it comes to Star Wars. In this case, it's from after the Rogue One figure line, since that's when Hasbro, in their infinite cheapness, made the figures less articulated, catapulting us back to the 70s, so no knee or elbow joints. And this one has even less articulation because of the head sculpt. It can't move at all. By the way, speaking of the head, they won't release a hooded Cobra Commander anymore because it looks a bit like the Ku Klux Klan, but this is apparently fine. Anyway, enough complaining, here's some positive stuff. The sculpt is really nice and the detailing is good. All the folds in the parts that are supposed to be cloth make it look like, well, cloth, so good job there. The texture of the skirt is nice too, though I'm a bit disappointed that due to the articulation, it cuts in two when moving the legs. For accessories, he has a standard blaster and a nice looking backpack. I like the buttons on it and the ones on his chest, implying the armor is climate controlled and whatnot. So, how is all this reinterpreted for the new order? Well, he still has the skirt, and that's about it. Okay, the helmet is different from a stormtrooper's too, but not by much. He's a lot more plain looking, which is a shame. Well, I suppose he's got a shoulder pad now, but some original stormtroopers did so too, so it's not really unique. I'd almost call this a knockoff, but considering that is what the First Order was compared to the Empire in the movies, it's not inappropriate. Still, even the detailing is worse. The skirt is just smooth now, mostly, and there's less colors. So yeah, worse than the original in every way. Well, almost every way. At the very least, this figure can move his damned head. On a ball joint, no less. You know, it's funny, if the original didn't exist, I'd be far more kind to this interpretation. But as it stands, yeah, it doesn't hold a candle. For the rest of Saturday's Winter is Coming, we'll be looking at more Star Wars figures that fit the theme. And more snowtroopers even. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody. And hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing? Please consider supporting the show on Patreon. Hey, welcome to Saturday Shorties Winter is Coming edition. We're continuing our look at appropriately themed Star Wars figures, though today's subject only fits because of his look. So meet Morov. This figure was released in 2016 with, as far as I know, all original body parts. And I knew next to nothing about it or the character. I only got it originally because it was part of a 2-pack with a Stormtrooper squad leader. And you know me, army builder, so... In fact, I knew so little about it, I thought it was an intelligent Wampa. You know, that creature that almost eats Luke in Empire Strikes Back. But aside from having white fur, they don't have much in common. Still, you can see how I'd be confused. Morov here is in fact a Gigoran. Thank you Wikipedia, and appeared in Rogue One. So, let's talk about the figure itself. The first thing I noticed was the facial expression. Well, his eyes, really. He looks like one chill dude. Probably a good thing considering he looks like an albino Wookiee and they aren't very chill, well, except on Life Day, maybe. Yeah, he's big and the figure feels heavy as it should. It is a little taller than most Star Wars figures. The fur looks great and I appreciate how it's sturdy on the feet. once again, as it should be. I'm less sure his, beard, I guess, needed to be dirty too. I guess he's not the most polite eater. There's nice detailing on his chest plate. This is also the rare occasion where you see somebody wear a belt but no pants. Articulation, as was usual for the Rogue One line, is bad. He can move his head side to side, but that's hampered by the fur. He can rotate his arms 360 degrees, but there's no shoulder ball joint. There's no elbow, knee, or waist movement either. His legs do move at the hips, but only up and down, and only a little over 90 degrees. Yeah, this sucks all around. As far as accessories go, look, I've literally got barrels full of those, and I'm not gonna spend hours fishing them out for a 3-minute video. So I have no shame in using a stock image from Amazon. And damn, that's a lot to take in. It's like the spirit of 90s G.I. Joe lives on. I can't say it doesn't look a little bit cool, but there's no way I'm devoting shelf space to all that. Overall, a pretty unique looking figure, shame about the articulation. If you want to learn more of, there's Wikipedia and their wall of text for every minute detail in Star Wars. Hey, no judgment here, I've spent over a decade already going over every minute detail in G.I. Joe, so glass houses. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing. Hey, welcome to Saturday Shorties. We conclude our very own Star Wars trilogy with a look at another snow-themed figure. Though, given the way it looks and what it's called, snow-themed might be a bit of an exaggeration here. So meet the Galactic Marine. This figure was released in 2007 with all original body parts as part of the Star Wars 30th anniversary line. And oh my Star Wars and garters, finally, a figure with decent articulation! Just look at it for the first time and last time in this review trilogy. Elbow joints, knee joints, foot joints. What manner of space wizardry is this? Yeah, can you tell I'm a fan of articulation? As far as looks go, well, you can't deny it looks like a snowtrooper in different colors, even though the body parts are new. But it looks good. I dig the maroon marine with grey and white parts. Detailing is good too. I like the dirt on the boots and on the skirt, which, thankfully for once, is in one piece. As for accessories, well, you've been looking at one this whole time, as the helmet does come off. And underneath is a clone trooper. Well, what did you expect? The old man that ran the abandoned amusement park? It's a very good sculpt too. The helmet itself fits on snugly, but not too snugly. It won't fall off when you handle the figure, but it's not so tight that it could damage the head. He's also got a backpack that's got the same dirt on it as the shoes. That's some good environmental storytelling there. This guy has sat down in the dirt, taken off his backpack to eat, and got it and the skirt dirty. Lastly, he comes with an unremarkable blaster rifle. There's just one problem with the toy. You have to pose him in a specific way or he will fall down. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's some real stability issues. Making this episode an absolute joy to film, I can assure you. Overall, I like this figure, stability issues aside. It manages to look regal and like a grunt at the same time. Now, normally we don't go into the character here on Saturday Shorties, that's what Wikipedia is for, and since this is a clone, there's even less point, but I do want to mention the origins of this guy. And I don't mean Jango Fett. You see, there's no one who looks like this in the prequel trilogy, nor did he come from the comics. No, the Galactic Marine is from the video games. He first appeared in Star Wars Battlefront 2. No, the good one, not the Loot Crate Insanity that came later. You know, the original Battlefront 2. Goddamn video game name resets. A slightly different version of this figure was sold in a Battlefront-themed box set later. And they've since appeared in other games too. But for more, like, Wikipedia is right over there, and damn right I wish my spell checker would accept the word existed. Their bio does say the suit protects them from all conditions, including cold, so I'm counting them as at least partially a snowtrooper. And that wraps up my very own Star Wars trilogy. Next week will be the final Saturday Shorty of the year, and I think I want to do something special. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing. welcome to a very special Saturday Shorty. Yes, instead of toys, since it's the season, today I'm gonna give you my top 5 favorite Christmas movies. There's no time to waste, so let's dig right in. Number 5. Die Hard and Gremlins. Yes, I know, it's cliche to refer to Die Hard as a Christmas movie at this point, but I just have to! It's a fun movie set at Christmas. And if you put it in a double bill with Gremlins, you've got a great night of atypical holiday entertainment. And speaking of atypical, number 4, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween film or a Christmas one? Yes, it is. The stop motion work is excellent, the models are charming and unique, as is the story itself. And even though it's about Halloween trying to take over Christmas, it's more cozy than scary. So, something to put on and relax with a cup of hot cocoa nearby. Number 3. Ernest Saves Christmas. Jim Varney really was taken from us too soon. He brings some much needed earnest to the holiday season with this great film. The movie's funny, heartwarming, and makes you love the characters. Also, it's a story where a new Santa Claus has to be found that doesn't involve Tim Allen, so that's a plus. Oh, and the actress who plays the runaway is called Noelle. Isn't that appropriate? And speaking of being earnest, number 2, The Muppets Christmas Carol. It's the Muppets! That should be all I need to say. But I'll say a little bit more. Michael Caine does a wonderful job as Scrooge, despite being surrounded by, well, Muppets. He takes the role seriously. Honestly, it's like the best adaptation of A Christmas Carol ever made, but it's not my favorite. That's because my number 1 favorite Christmas movie is Scrooged. Yeah, I try to watch this one every year. Bill Murray at the height of his career and on top of his game, giving a great performance as not Scrooge. Carol Kane, hey, another Christmassy name, is unforgettable as the Ghost of Christmas Present, and I'm really glad she showed up in Star Trek. Plus, most of the cast nails it in this modern reinvention of the classic. There's a reason that I use the same song that this movie has for my charity drive. Yeah, there you have it, my absolute favorite Christmas movie, Scrooged. And that was the list. Do let me know in the comments below what your favorite Christmas movie is. Next time, things will be back to normal with our toy reviews on Saturday Shorties. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing.
I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
I had a funny feeling.